Please come. Good, lovely suit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Good.
It's been
What do you work for? Are you working currently?
No, sir. I worked in TVS for 5 years after my graduation, and then
In which company?
TVS Brakes India, sir. TVS Brakes India.
Okay.
Brakes India Private Limited.
And your college is in Tamil Nadu, Chennai?
Yes, no, sir. It is in Virudhunagar district, Sivagasi.
Shivkashi. Shivkashi is known for
Firecracker manufacturing and printing.
printing.
Yes, sir.
What was your role in your company when you worked?
I was a process planning engineer, sir. I was a senior process planning engineer. I was responsible for projects across India, and I also worked as a on-site engineer in Indonesia, sir, for 1 year.
What are the safety precautions used in your company?
Sir, safety precautions would vary between the workers, those who are working on the machines and those who are involved in maintenance activity. So the PPE is provided for employees. Those who are employed in machines will have aprons, gloves, helmet, all those things. Those who are working in maintenance will have different set of PPEs.
Are there some common safety issues which are reflected, like fire equipment?
Yes, sir.
And were there some hazardous gases?
I couldn't get you, sir. Sorry.
Were there some hazardous gases from your company? No.
No, sir. No, sir.
So what are other security risks? One is working on machine.
Yes, sir.
Were there some other risks?
Exposure to hazardous fumes. If there is a operation that involves heating and like forging, all those things, that is there, and exposure to excess heat. So if there is a casting machine, there will be exposure to excess heat. So that needs to be taken care of.
What is the current status of men's badminton team of India?
Sir, our team has well-doing players both in doubles and as well as in singles games. Mr. Lakshay, Pranay Roy and Kandami Srikanth are the leading players on the singles side.
What is the national tournament called? Badminton national tournament?
I couldn't recollect, sir. I think it is Thomas. No, sir.
Yeah.
I couldn't recollect, sir. Sorry.
Thomas Cup is one of the tournament, but
Okay, sir.
for whom is it? You should find out.
Yes, sir.
It's a team
That's
game. It's a state tournament, so it's a national tournament.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And you know what women doing much better.
Yes, sir. PV
In ranking, where are we as a men team? Women wise, we are what? Number 2 in the world.
Sir, I think PV Sindhu has slipped in the rankings.
So that's
She's not-
individual. It's a team event. India women team. Are there rankings available?
I don't think there is a team ranking available at the global level, sir.
Of course, for somebody who's interested, what is the weight of shuttlecock?
I don't recollect, sir, but actually I have played ball badminton as a player, and I'm interested in playing tennis. Not at the professional level, but I used to play.
Yeah.
Badminton I used to play, sir, but I don't know the exact details of it.
Ball badminton is very typical of Tamil Nadu.
Yes, sir.
It's
ball
most
badminton,
popular
yes.
here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's originated from Tamil Nadu, sir,
Yeah.
in Tanjavur.
And what that interests you in that game? Tennis, you said so.
Yes, sir. Sir, as a game, it was actually
In university level, was it intra-university or was it inter-university?
it was intra-university, sir.
College, you were in a college?
Yes, among the
So
colleges.
different colleges participate?
Yes, sir.
To
Yes.
which university?
Anna University, sir.
Anna
Anna
University.
University.
Okay. And you made your college team.
Yes, sir.
How many players in ball badminton team?
7, sir, including the 2 substitutes.
So is it different than volleyball?
Sir, for volleyball, 5 players will be there in the six players will be there in the game, and I think 4 substitutes would be there. I think.
So what is the difference between ball badminton? So you play with a racket?
Yes,
ball?
sir. It's a racket game.
Mm-hmm.
It involves in volleyball you are allowed to have 3 touches before the ball is being sent to the other court. In ball badminton, it should be on 1 touch. It should reach the other court.
Mm-hmm.
And all the like volleyball, all the 5 players.
Is the net height same as the tennis?
No, sir. Ball badminton, it is around 6. I don't remember the exact height. It is 6 feet. But in tennis, it
Now,
is
since
only.
you are government, you remember these.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What other things you are preparing? When is your date for interview?
February 28th, sir.
Yeah. Still time.
Yes, sir.
And
50 days is there, sir.
are you getting confidence that is it your first time?
Yes, sir. This is my first time, sir.
Good. So one that you talk about to learn about your own engineering degree,
Sir.
then the work which you have done,
Yes.
and your hobby of gold medalist in ball badminton. And you said you have model making.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which models do you make?
Sir, I make models with that solid waxes like hardener and resins we use.
Okay. So
That's
which kind of model you make? You made Shah Rukh Khan sometime? No.
No, sir. Like small parts and small objects like cars, all those things I used to make.
So
And
it's
also-
for used for children mainly. For what purpose?
Sir, actually, from the childhood time, I used to participate in science exhibitions in which we used to make.
So there
most
it's
of-
a working models and things.
Yes,
like
sir. During the college time, I used to make real-time objects like a tank,
Mhm.
military tank, car, using cardboard and thermocol to showcase during the symposiums. There will be symposiums. We will
Yeah.
be called to decorate the avenue with models. And after the college, I used to make these models as a leisure
Good.
exercise.
All right. So what else are you preparing?
Sir, mainly I'm going through the newspapers regularly.
I think more you start going to government schemes and policies.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And particularly which are very commonly spoken
Okay, sir.
by the PM, and they are whatever they are.
Okay.
They are 5, 6, 7, 8. Smart city,
Yes.
isn't it?
Nari Shakti is there, frequently focusing on women empowerment. So regarding women empowerment, I should.
Yeah, general women empowerment,
Women empowerment.
not what he calls. Our Prime Minister is great now. Every day he comes with a new policy.
Yes, sir.
This is the time when every new policy comes every day.
Yes, sir.
But
Seems
not
to-
all of them remain important.
Yes, sir.
So which are the important ones? You should.
Yes. Sure.
And you should look at Supreme Court judgments
Yes.
which have become recently important.
Definitely. Sir.
Look at the election reforms, GDP development, incentives to industry,
Yes.
incentives to farmers,
Yes, sir.
and the infrastructure.
Okay, sir.
Are you reading on them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, whatever that comes in paper, the main focus area would be like this. What is happening on the farmers front, what is happening on the industrial front. Since I am being a mechanical engineer and worked for 5 years, I used to focus on manufacturing somewhat.
They can discuss with you the electrical cars.
Yes. It is a.
What is the policy of the government on electrical vehicles?
They have 2 schemes. Actually, one scheme that has been again continued for the another 5 years. The FAME scheme, faster adaptation on manufacturing of electric vehicles, that is there. And now the government has come up with the battery swap scheme, so that.
So each of these kind of topics you list yourself.
Okay, sir.
List something about 30, 40 topics and try to answer.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Definitely, sir.
Anything you want to ask me?
Sir.
Anything which you want to ask me?
Yes, sir. I had 2 things. So one, I want to express my. So actually, I used to listen to your speeches during my preparation. I never thought I will.
You are coming very nicely. Your voice is fine. You are smart. No problem.
Okay, sir. And, I first of all want to thank you, sir. I never
Yeah.
thought I will be speaking with you like this on
No, it's fine. So it must give you more energy,
Yes.
more motivation. Now you have met me.
Seriously,
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
know.
very happy, sir.